You're watching Talking Points, a focus on the political scene in Lubbock and across the South Plains.
And welcome back. Here's a look at some of the political headlines. The past week, Lubbock County Commissioners have voted to greenlight the sale of new bonds next year for the Expo Center project. And a possible construction timeline brings the ABC rodeo back to Lubbock by 2022. Now again, no property tax revenue will go toward the Expo Center. Only the hotel occupancy tax that the county began collecting in July. They hope to break ground next summer. And Lubbock native and former Congressman Mickey Leland was honored for his humanitarian work and activism. It's been 30 years now since he died, but now you can find a plaque with his story at Booker T. Washington Park detailing the impact he made and the contributions he made to civil rights and humanitarian causes. 2 portraits of Congressman Leland will also hang at the Lubbock Roots Historical Arts Council. And Lubbock Congressman Jody Arrington making his re-election campaign official this week. Arrington began his work in Congress in 2017, served on the Agriculture, Budget, and Veterans Affairs Committees, and currently sits on the House Ways and Means Committee. As the impeachment rock fight rolled on in Washington this week, President Trump went full Davy Crockett and said, "I will go to Texas," where he touted job creation with Apple CEO Tim Cook, and KMAX Steffi Lee was there.
President Trump says we have a growing economy and touted record levels of unemployment during his visit to Austin. However, this ongoing trade war with China still puts Apple in a bind, and it's unclear what will happen to the company with the next round of tariffs expected to go into effect next month. Supporters met the president with open arms.
I believe that he is the only person that ever ran for office that could change the direction of our country.
Handshakes and smiles at the facility where Apple makes the new Mac Pro. The company touting its $1 billion investment in Texas and a new campus to open in Austin by 2022.
We have to treat Apple on a somewhat similar basis as we treat Samsung. Now, with all of that being said, we're doing very nicely with China, but I like it the way it is now.
It's an example of American design, American manufacturing, and American ingenuity.
We are looking at Apple, what I wanted Apple to do from day one, from before I got elected. I said, someday we're going to see Apple building plants in our country, not in China. And that's what's happening. It's all happening. It's all the American dream.
Outside, however, Trump's arrival prompted protests and opposition.
So often we'll hear the other side talk about all the Texas jobs. We need good-paying Texas jobs. We don't need every employee to have 3 jobs to get by.
Texas business leaders say other companies should follow Apple's lead.
Well, it's very important to celebrate those milestones, and this is a very large announcement, and it's important for the corporate culture, and it's also important for the political to stop and say this is working.
And we'll be back. We'll be back. Thank you.
This is the president's 11th trip to the Lone Star State since taking office. Reporting in Austin, Steffi Lee, back to you.
And Steffi, the fear for some Republicans is that job creation wins will now be drowned out by the impeachment proceedings, as well as everything else on the congressional agenda, including trade deals. Speaker Pelosi's promised to bring the new North American trade agreement, which affects so many Texans, to a vote, but so far nothing, which caught the ire of the president when he spoke with KMAX Anna Warnicki earlier this week.
Why is it important to get this passed by the end of this year?
Well, we need it for the farmers, and frankly, Mexico and Canada, at some point, they're going to say, what's going on? It's been sitting on Nancy Pelosi's desk for so long. It's absolutely ridiculous. All she does is waste time. And she's doing a horrible job as Speaker. I mean, absolutely horrible. She's getting nothing done. She'll go down as the worst Speaker in the country's history. Here we have this great deal, and you're going to find out. Mexico and Canada, they're going to eventually just leave. It just sits on her desk. It's a great agreement. She admitted it was a great agreement. Now she's saying, well, we'll renegotiate. She's just doing that because I don't even know if she has the votes. I don't know if she has the votes for that, but people are saying she needs the votes for impeachment. So she's going to use USMCA in order to get impeachment because she needs the votes, because they have nothing on impeachment. It's a hoax. And I watched the testimony for a little while today, and it is a total hoax. But they're saying that she's using USMCA to get votes for impeachment. Can you believe this? So how do you think Mexico and Canada feel? Because they've been waiting for many months for her to just take a vote on it. She doesn't have to say anything, just vote. The Democrats are going to vote for it, too. It's an incredible deal. It replaces the worst deal, probably trade deal, ever made, NAFTA. Thousands and thousands of companies left, and millions of people lost their jobs over NAFTA. Here we have a great deal. And Pelosi, the worst speaker in history. She's the worst speaker of the House in history. She can't get this deal done. It's crazy. And we're going to lose the deal because Canada and Mexico are going to say bye-bye pretty soon.
Is there a plan in place if this goes into next year, like you're saying?
I have no plan in place. Look, I'm more concerned with Canada and Mexico saying, let's not do the deal. Because she can't do it. I mean, she's totally controlled by the radical left. She's controlled by AOC +3. She's controlled by these crazy people in the party that are really hurting our country very, very badly. So she's got to get moving.
Do you have a message for the farmers who have been dealing with the trade negotiations with China and are waiting for this deal?
Well, they are waiting for the deal, but I've done a great job for the farmers. China's paid them $12 billion the year before last. That was the amount that they got targeted for. And then I said to our great Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, how much this year? He said they got targeted for $16 billion. I gave them $16 billion. So the farmers are liking me a lot. At the same time, what they want to do is they want to have a fair playing field. But I gave them everything that China targeted them for, and I took it out of tariffs, and the United States had a lot of money left over after I gave that money to the farmers. Nobody else would have done that. Now, if I didn't do that, the farmers would have been out of business. Now the farmers are doing very well. But I said to Sonny, like last year, how much is it? He said $16 billion. I gave them $16 billion out of the tariff money. So the farmers are very happy. And the farmers want me to make, you know, they want me to negotiate with China because China's been ripping off our country for 30 years. And the farmers understand that. So, no, my relationship, a poll just came out in Iowa. My relationship with the farmers is extraordinary. Nobody else would have done what I've done.
What's your conversations like going behind
Plus, I approved ethanol. That's a big deal, too.
the conversation behind the scene between the White House and Congress to get this done by the end of this year? Because I know that's everyone's timeline, everyone's goal right now.
Well, everybody wants to get it done except Pelosi because she's incapable. She's not a capable person. You know, people give her the phony publicity. She's not a capable person. She's doing a horrible job as Speaker of the House, and I think she's incompetent, and she can't get this done. And we're going to lose Mexico, and we're going to lose Canada, and I'm going to say, great job, Nancy, really great job. She hasn't done a thing. She's controlled. She didn't want impeachment because it's going to be bad for them from the electoral standpoint. You look at my poll numbers are going up. Fundraising is through the roof for the Republican Party because everybody's angry at it. But she's going to lose this deal because of Mexico, Canada. They're going to take a pass. She's been sitting with it for months. And it's only up to her. It's not up to the Democrats. She has to put it forward. And once she puts it forward, people are going to vote for it. And everyone's going to vote for it. The farmers will, it's a windfall for manufacturers, for farmers, for industry. It's even good for unions. So that's the story. I mean, she has to get it to vote. But I really believe the woman is incompetent.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
It was nice to meet you.
Thank you.